Attention, Guardians. This is Petrovenge of the Awoken Royal Guard. Multiple bounties have been issued on key fallen targets. The Reef is now open to you.
Destiny is a game that has always displayed stunning technical expertise, but has struggled with basic game mechanics, such as leveling, rewarding players for their efforts, and storytelling. When I talk about Destiny, it's always in relation to a rate of improvement rather than with any committed good-bad statement. I can honestly say then that Destiny is a game that is steadily improving, adding content, adding story, adding variety, and doing it at a decent clip. House of Wolves is better than The Dark Below, which was better than core Destiny. So what does House of Wolves do right? For starters, the story missions that kick off the DLC are no longer filled with out-of-context Dinklebot dialogue. In core Destiny, most of the story was about Rasputin, Crota's legions, and other plot points in the first DLC that players hadn't seen yet. House of Wolves dialogue and character moments told by Petrovenge deal with what players are currently doing and actually make sense. The mission locations are varied, add a new vehicle, the Heavy Pike, and aren't too tough on the eyes. Something added for new players are missions in the Vault of Glass involving Oracle puzzles, and also jumping platform moments later in the DLC that train people for the game's first raid. In terms of offering something to players who just like to shoot things, the new sidearm class, kicking it off with the Vestian Dynasty, is excellent. High rates of fire, arc damage, and quick reloads make the pistol both a great primary or finisher in PvP and PvE. This stands in stark contrast with Crota's End's primary quest weapon, the upgradable Husk of the Pit, that was rapidly abandoned by players. The pistol also gives Destiny a more classic shooter feel for old-school shooter fans. House of Wolves also brings armor and weapon diversity in a way that hasn't existed in the game before. Previously, all high-level characters wore whatever max light-level armor they possessed. So for a long time, everyone looked like they just woke up and got out of bed from the Vault of Glass or Crota's End. Subsequent exotics and events such as the Iron Banner did change up people's look a bit, but not nearly enough. House of Wolves now allows players to ascend any legendary or exotic piece of armor or weapon to max level. In addition, the DLC shells out new legendary armor without elaborate upgrade trees at a pretty decent clip. So now player styles are only limited by their luck with etheric light drops. On a side note, the entire currency system has been made simple with a currency exchange. Ultimately, we're going to have to see if House of Wolves has enough content to keep people interested. Most of my colleagues are on their way to hitting max level in the first week. And if there's one thing missing from House of Wolves, it's loadout slots. Since the Prison of Elders, the highest level content is about fighting all the enemy types in one sitting, each with different types of elemental shields, the lack of in-game loadouts just seems like a huge oversight. Also, lack of matchmaking above 28 in the Prison of Elders still bugs me. Internet matchmaking sites have proven again and again that Bungie's philosophy is just wrong when it comes to matchmaking. In conclusion, is House of Wolves good? I can honestly say that it makes Destiny better. Will you still have to do your weekly Destiny chores to enjoy the game? Say 2 or 3 Nightfalls, maybe 9 Prison of Elder runs, a Trial of Osiris card or 2? Well, it is Destiny. You're just not going to find 100 hours of unique content like you would in, say, The Witcher 3. Whether or not that makes House of Wolves good is up to you.